Hey everyone, welcome back to the Basically Sisters podcast. I'm Natalia.
I'm Ashley.
I know you guys weren't expecting to see us this week,
Okay.
but a little surprise for you guys. We have a little bit of an episode that we cut from last week, and we have a little bit of a bonus episode. So it's kind of like a part 2 to our Valentine's Day episode, especially since this week is Valentine's Day.
Yes,
Happy
it
Valentine's
is.
Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And so definitely give last week's episode a listen if you haven't already, and then you can listen to this episode like a little something.
It's a little treat. From us to y'all.
Yeah, for all the love we've gotten since our like rebrand and coming back, like we want to give something to y'all because we know we used to post weekly and now it's bi-weekly, but here's a little bonus episode. It's obviously shorter, but we hope you guys enjoy it.
Exactly.
So with that,
we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you guys next week with our regular episode. But yeah, enjoy the episode.
So I, 29 female, I'm the oldest of 2 siblings, a brother, 28, and a sister who I will call Emma, 21, for the sake of the post. I'm extremely protective towards my siblings due to our childhood workaholic parents that were never there. Okay. When me and my husband, 30, met 7 years ago, I explained I'm basically their mother, and when they need me, I will drop everything to go to them. Even before we got married, I made him promise me that he accepted my loyalty with my siblings will always come first. Recently, my sister did something stupid which caused her childhood sweetheart, whom she'd been with since she was 15, to ghost her. Since the 9th of February, she's been staying at her home, and I've been helping her deal with her first heartbreak, which she's taking bad. In parentheses says, thank Bella New Moon bad.
I'm crying.
Of course, Valentine's Day being so close, it was going to be harder for her. You can imagine my anger when my husband decorated her bedroom and got me an over-the-top gift basket with extremely expensive makeup and skincare. I don't know, did he make a stupid mistake trying to mean well, or did he set out to prove a point, as he's been a bit of a crab towards my sister? He hasn't shown her any pity, nor does he support me in quotes, treating her like an innocent baby. On Valentine's Day, he called me and said, get ready. He was taking me out to surprise me. I honestly was needing a break out and was glad we weren't fighting anymore. While I was getting ready, my sister entered the room and she had a breakdown, which ended in a panic attack, and she was still crying in my arms when my husband entered our room dressed in a suit. I mouthed sorry, and he threw down the roses screaming, F it, I can't take this shit anymore. Ooh. He came back around 3 a.m. and slept on the floor of our bedroom, by his own wishes. Since then, he hasn't spoken to me. My brother has told me I was in the right, as family comes first, but my friends are on my husband's side. Am I the asshole? So I'll read you the title. Am I the asshole for choosing to be with my heartbroken sister for Valentine's Day rather than my husband? That was...
Yeah, the title's OD. I don't think she's the asshole, to be honest. I think she did what she's supposed to do as an older sister.
Yeah, me too. And I think
you're married.
Yeah, if you're and I feel
how
like
many
you
Valentine's
could just
Day you had.
If you I feel like, again, when you get married, like the biggest part is you're marrying their family, and if it's hard to see your family, like someone heartbroken and hurt like that, and it's like they could have celebrated it the next day.
Exactly.
Like they could have made an arrangement. I don't know. I guess I see where he's coming from. Like he also wanted to celebrate Valentine's Day and stuff. And we also don't know what the sister did because it seemed like it was her fault.
But still, though, it doesn't matter. I mean, we've all made mistakes before, and it may have been our own fault, but that doesn't make it any less heartbreaking.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It probably makes it even worse because she probably knows that she did something stupid, and now she can't do anything to change that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like...
Yeah, and if she's going... Yeah, and as a sister, too, like...
Yeah.
I feel like we're not sisters by blood, obviously, but we're, like we said, basically sisters.
Sisters.
Like, if one of us was going through that, like, that would be very hard for us to just, like, okay, bye, going out to eat to celebrate Valentine's Day while you're just here having a panic attack, crying. Like, and I feel like for him to walk in, throw the roses on the ground is a bit much.
You know what? And this is why men are dogs. But anyway, he should have...
We won't start the takes like that.
No, we'll start
men like this, I'll say. Men like this.
Okay, if the shoe fits, again, and I said it in a previous episode, shoe fits, wear it, baby.
Yeah.
If it don't, then don't. If you a size 12, and I'm talking about size 7, shoe don't fit, baby. All right, then. But I'm saying, like, he could have got her flowers, too. Flowers are cheap. That would have been like so sweet.
Thoughtful of him.
That probably would have gotten him more points with the wife.
He should have gotten her. Yeah. Why didn't you think that through? He should have gotten her flowers, some chocolates. Here, like, why don't you gotten her some takeout? Why don't you sit here, watch a movie, enjoy the chocolates and flowers? We'll be back soon.
Yeah.
That's simple.
It was really just that simple.
He didn't need to throw the roses on the ground.
I'd be hot because then it's like, who do you think is gonna pick up these roses and put them in a vase? No,
I would have been pissed if they were. Why would he do all that? I could see him being upset and annoyed, but they could have had that conversation privately. Been like, listen, like, I appreciate you there for your sister.
Yeah, he just threw a temper tantrum, basically. Like, throw the flowers on the floor is madness. Like, I'm gonna need you to be so for real right now.
Yeah. I mean, and she also said something of, like, when she said the whole thing when he got her, like, a basket with, like, all this stuff, like, that she felt like he was trying to prove a point. Like, has he not done that before?
Nope.
No, I'm more asking, like, context questions because...
No, but it's true, though.
But, like, if she's noticing, like, he hasn't done these things before, then that's kind of spiteful, low-key, just to do that on purpose to, like, prove... Like, why would he do that to a family? Like, I get it. Like, maybe his sister was wrong, did something messed up. But, like, that's your family. Like, unless she did something, like, horrific. But, I don't know. I want to read the comments.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay, so actually, let's just to, like, clarify. People think she's the asshole.
Really?
Yeah. Reddit,
wow.
like, they labeled it as asshole.
I'm shocked. Really?
Yeah, so let me read.
See, that's how I know they're not really reading for real because, like you just said, she said she felt like he's kind of trying to prove the point, like with the super, obnoxious gifts. Like, clearly he doesn't usually do that for Valentine's Day. They've been married for how many years now?
And
so, like, now of all Valentine's Days, you're going to go hard when you know the sister's been staying there for how long?
Like, I know, like, is
weeks.
he doing it to be... I mean, I guess if he, like, wants to do it, I'm all for, like... I do see his side. Like, he wants to do a big romantic gesture, do something for his wife, which we love around here.
But I'm saying you haven't done it before. Like, we don't
know. We're jumping, but...
I like to jump.
But regardless, like, I get it. But, like, to do a big romantic gesture, I just feel like I don't think they could have still gone out to eat. They just could have had a conversation really quick. Been like, are we still going? Or
yeah, I think he was kind of... Let's be realistic. I mean, like, Valentine's Day isn't just that one day. Like, Valentine's Day should really be like once a week, like once a month, like whatever works for you guys. It shouldn't just be one day out the year where you actually show that you give a damn about somebody.
Right. And if she was really like hurt about like helping her, like, I mean, I guess we also don't get the context. Like, her sister could have been moping around for like weeks and he could have just been annoyed. But
still, I mean, if that's her first heartbreak, I mean, what is he expecting to do?
And if she said she's like their mother,
exactly.
Yeah, I think I understand. He feels neglected, and he didn't want his grand gesture to be, like, not noticed. Which I don't think it's the fact that it's not. We appreciate the grand gesture of doing something for Valentine's Day. It's just the fact that he doesn't appreciate, like, he's not seeing the other side, that, like,
exactly,
she might not be in the mood to do a grand if she's trying to help take care of her sister.
Exactly.
Like
that could probably get rearranged to like a Saturday or like whatever other day. Like,
it could have gotten like another like if it was just, I don't know. So okay, this is what the person said. Well, one of the top comments said, "You're the asshole. I had to read this twice, but you were angry when your husband tried to go all out to do a big romantic gesture, ? And then he tried again, ? Your sister is dealing with heartache, sure, and that's rough. And it doesn't matter whether she caused it herself in terms of you wanting to be there for her. But I'm going to be frank with you. Your sister is a grown woman now, and you trying to handle what appears to be significant mental health issues by yourself without the help of a therapist for her is going to hurt your relationship a lot. You've hinted around..."
I think he might.
I feel like they might be like...
They're dragging it. Okay.
Yeah. You've hinted around the fact that your sister caused a breakup due to bad behavior, and now it appears likely that your behavior of treating your sister as though she is a child is going to cause problems in your own relationship. I suspect that you and your siblings have a lot of generational trauma to work through, but it's not your job to be the parent of their therapist. It's your job to help them get out of the nest, and instead you're using them as an excuse to keep your husband at arm's length and jeopardize your own relationship. I don't know if there are deeper issues in the relationship, and one blow up from your husband doesn't tell me enough to know. I do know that you being consistently dismissive of his efforts to show he loves you are not going to go well for you. Your siblings are no longer children, and they were never your children, and you need to stop acting as though they are. Okay, I kind of see where this person is coming from.
He's reaching a lot though. Like first he's saying that the sister's going through a heartbreak, but she really needs counseling. She needs to talk to a therapist. Like,
right. I mean, if it just happened like 2 weeks ago, like even if it's like your friend, like if you see your friends going through something, like I mean, I think it's okay. I agree. It is the person.
He's like, she's clearly going through mental health issues. Whoa.
I agree. And I think if it was for one of us, like if God forbid one of us were to get our heart broken, or if like our friends were to get their heart broken and we were there for them, they would probably still be like, you know what, just go out for Valentine's Day. They wouldn't be like, you need to stay with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I do see that the sister might be a little bit like childish if she saw the husband trying to do something, like, and she is grown, but at the same time.
But what did the sister do?
Yeah, she didn't really say much.
She didn't. They're not.
Let me reread it.
It's not like she's like.
I feel there's a lot of context missing.
Exactly. I wish they.
I mean, the sister's 21 though. It's not like she's that.
Yeah, they're acting. She's a grown woman now. Like, you're still in college.
She's still in college. Like, she's still. I understand, and she's staying with them. Like, this is a tough. Like, and I don't think she was being. Maybe there was a part that we're not reading into well, that she might have been more dismissive to the husband, because she could have said, listen, I really appreciate the fact that you got me a really nice basket with stuff and you're doing these grand gestures, you want to take me out to eat, like I want to do all this, but can we maybe move it like a few days, or can we do it tomorrow? Because
but men just can't, like, a lot of times they can't handle that part, like the conversation part.
Well, most can, but clearly this one had to throw roses on the ground.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, she's being dismissive. How is she being dismissive? I mean, what did she do that was dismissive? All she said was her feelings about it. She said that he did like this extravagant, she's just taking into consideration how her sister might feel seeing that. Because if the roles were reversed, me personally, I wouldn't give a damn. I'd be like, girl, let me borrow that new, whatever.
That's true.
You
like
got.
if I saw my friends, like
I'd be happy for them, even if I was.
But
going
we're
through
also
something.
like 25. This girl's 21.
But even when I was 21,
exactly. I wouldn't be spiteful.
I wouldn't be like.
Well, imagine all the times when we were single and we saw our friends.
Yeah, get spoiled.
And we're.
Cheers. You deserve that. Like, exactly.
Or the times that we might have been going through something, or like whatever you saw. It's not like or like even this time, like if you see me getting something for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like, damn, like, I'm going to be hyped for you.
Maybe the sister could have been a little bit more and been like, But
what do you want the sister to do? Yeah, my sister that's married is getting a nice Valentine's Day gift. Like, what do you want the sister to do?
And
cheer?
And she's only been there. It says she's been there since the 9th of February. So it's only been like 5 days since Valentine's.
He's ODing.
It'd be different if it was like a month. It's like,
it's like she's been there since January.
But it's like 5 days. It says, you can imagine. Okay, so.
But she also said that prior to them getting married, she told the husband that she will drop everything for them because they're basically like her kids. And he agreed to that.
She's 30 and he's...
She said that to him.
So why is he
acting brand new?
It is tough, though, because that can put stress on a relationship. If you have to be... But
he also agreed to that.
He agreed to it. And
he understood that.
And agreeing to that means that it could be during times where you don't want it to be. But it's not like you can celebrate it the next day. Like,
well, first of all, let's really get into it. Valentine's Day is a white man's holiday to get all of our money and to get us a little chunky or two with the chocolates.
And also, it should be celebrated. Something like Valentine's Day should be celebrated all the time.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like...
But I get it. Like, he wanted to do... Maybe she wasn't communicative enough. Like, I don't like the part where she said, you can imagine my anger when my husband decorated our bedroom and got me over the top. Like, that, I wouldn't have been angry about that. I would have just been like, if I like my heartbroken I mean, I don't have a little sister. Like, I don't know. I honestly can't put myself in her shoes because I don't have a mother-like relationship.
I mean,
with
I
anybody.
think I do have friends that are younger than us that I see, not necessarily like I'm their mother figure or anything, but they kind of look up to us.
Right, but I
Versus,
don't think it's
like
a family type relationship where we
but
would be dropping everything.
Yeah, I mean, I have cousins that I would drop things for, but also at the same time, it's like I'm not married to someone, and we have a lifelong understanding that I told you prior that I basically raised them. They're like my kids. If that was her actual child, how
Right,
you know what I'm
exactly,
saying? Maybe
yeah.
that it wasn't his. Maybe she had a child prior.
He
to
must just
him.
not understand the relationship, I guess, because it is. I agree. If she says the key word is that she feels like she's like their mother, which is a big responsibility because it's not just. And he's probably just seeing them as they're just her siblings.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. There's a lot of factors here. I agree. They're gonna have to work through that because that's gonna be very difficult. I mean, once the kids grow up.
Yeah.
I mean,
but the one guy was reaching with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like
she
I
needs to
understand what
get-
he's saying, but at the same time she needs to get therapy
Yeah.
and seek help for mental health issues. Like, damn, I be still heartbroken over my little kindergarten crush to this day.
yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Do I need to go to therapy about it? Not really. Maybe. But no, like I don't. Like
No,
that's just
exactly.
crazy for him to just assume that she has mental health issues. She's literally been at the place for 5 days.
That's what I'm saying. And also, my other thing is, it said she was getting ready for the date. It's not like she said, "Oh, I'm not going on the date." Like that would have been a little bit rude, being like, "I'm not going because I got it." She was still going to go on the date, but her sister happened to have a panic. What is she going to say to her sister? Can you stop having a panic
Yeah,
attack?
can
I
you
need
just
to go. Like,
press
what
pause.
would you do in that?
Press
Like, what if
pause.
it was his friend or his younger brother was having a panic attack, and then
But you know how they are. They're different.
I want to see. Like, I don't know if
I don't understand how everyone's saying that she's the asshole though. I don't think they're really seeing it from her perspective.
people are assuming that the younger sister cheated.
It doesn't matter
jumping.
but the thing is, it doesn't even matter what the younger sister did. A heartbreak is still a heartbreak, and it's even worse when it's self-induced. When you cause that to happen.
Yeah, like it's not like, and if she's like their mother, like you're not gonna make your child just continuously feel bad about what they did.
Exactly. Like, oh yeah,
Like-
you did wrong, so I'm just gonna keep reminding you, and you should feel like this because you did wrong. Like, you make a mistake and you learn from it, but
Everyone's
in the
saying-
moment it hurts.
Yeah, everyone's saying the sister knows the deal and didn't want to be left down. Made the day about her. Your husband wanted one day.
What did
when
she do? Like, I'm lost. Like, maybe
she had a panic. She shouldn't have had a panic attack.
people
I mean,
are
but
idiots.
It's Valentine's Day.
Who?
Like, if you went through a heartbreak, like, and it's a
Your
very
first heartbreak.
yeah.
5 days before Valentine's Day, you caused it. I mean, I feel like a panic attack can be on the horizon.
Okay, I don't know. Some people are like, I applaud your husband for being this understanding as long as he has. It didn't even seem. I didn't see any understanding at all. But
Okay, he's dragging.
people are like-
What is
People are saying
understanding?
it's-
Him throwing it on the
I-
ground, the roses? Like, child. Better him than me. Better them than me, because, child.
I guess it's a tough situation. Like, I just think the way it went about, like, the husband has valid feelings to be upset. You know what I mean? But he also has to understand that, like, the sister didn't purposely do that. She's in a different. I mean, his wife has that responsibility. She feels like she has that responsibility. I don't know. This is complicated.
I think it's exactly what you said, though. Like, she sees her role to them as a mother because she helped raise them, basically.
Yeah.
But he really sees it as just your siblings.
Yep, exactly.
And that's the problem. That's the first problem. So, I think...
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of these comments are making, like, I feel like it's just a lot of context is missing, but
They didn't update it?
no, they didn't do any editing.
I hate when they do
everyone,
Because everyone's like, yeah, you don't even need context. That one needed context, but whatever. What do y'all think?
Yeah, what do y'all think? I mean, like, I feel like him being, it was just the way he went about it, saying F this
Yeah.
as the sister's crying on the floor and throwing roses on the floor. Like, he could have just
Like, read the room.
he could have said later, like, listen,
I didn't really like that.
this really upset me. Like, I was really looking forward to this, and I understand your sister's heartbroken, but, like, at the same time, she's a grown woman and we can go out. I would have respected that more. I'd been like, you know what? You're right.
But that's what a grown man would do.
Not throw. Anyways, it's given.
Sure.
Sorry, we talked about that one for a long time.
Because that had me confused.
Let us know what you think. We could just be, like, missing a point. Like, I don't know. But, yeah.
No. You know, I'd be thinking our way goes, so that's really it. Okay, let's see. Okay. So for this Valentine's Day, my husband and I agreed that we weren't going to get each other any gifts and just focus on quality time together. My only exception was that he get me flowers for the day. Nothing expensive or crazy, just a small bouquet of daisies, my favorite flower. I've always been vocal about my desire for flowers once in a while and try to make it easy for him to understand what I want. He doesn't get my flowers for our anniversary, my birthday, or any other special day of the year. And I just really wanted flowers for Valentine's Day. The day came up and we go out to eat and do other fun stuff, but the whole day I was waiting for him to surprise me with flowers. Instead, at the end of our dinner, he tells me he has a surprise and it ends up being a pair of earrings. They weren't really my style, but I still tried to be really grateful for what he got me. When we got home, I couldn't hold it in anymore and asked my husband about the flowers. He said he didn't get them, and I responded by saying I would rather have them than these ugly earrings. I will admit my words were really harsh, but I'm really tired of him not listening and ignoring what I really want. So am I the asshole for telling my husband I hate my Valentine's Day gift? Delivery is everything.
The delivery, I think.
I think the delivery is really everything.
I think it was very nice. Like, there are, like, men like that. They're like, oh, I don't want a gift, but they still get you something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's cute and stuff. But wait, she said he doesn't even get her flowers for her birthday or anything?
Nothing. No other holiday, nothing. Birthday, New Year, nothing. All she wanted was,
and
what,
she just
daisies?
and if she really expressed it?
Yeah. How she just wants daisies. Like, or whatever her favorite flower was. I think it was daisies.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think she feels more dismissed because she feels like he doesn't listen to her.
Well, yeah. Exactly. So, no, girl, you're not the asshole.
I don't think she's the asshole.
He's over here. I mean, okay, you guys have a mutual understanding. You're not going to get each other anything. And the one thing that you do get her is what she don't want is crazy.
Yeah.
Be for real. This is what I mean. Listening is so vital. Like, really listening to someone. Not hearing them speak, but listening to what they're saying and understanding it and comprehending it. All she wanted was some daisies. And you got her these ugly ass earrings that probably were expensive.
Yeah,
so it's a lose-lose.
Why was he... I mean, he could have gotten her the earrings and because the flowers would have cost him like $15.
Yeah, she said she didn't want any like extravagant gift or any extravagant bouquet. She just wants some daisies. That's it. Boy,
it's
you
giving,
better.
Like, sometimes like those guys, like, you know how some people just give like random gifts out, like nothing to
for,
do
like,
with
their
like
ego or whatever.
Yeah,
reason,
they get you like something very, very expensive.
Like maybe it was on sale or something. But yeah,
Well,
I
I've
get
seen that all the time. Like, oh, like they just get you something like super random, and it's like I didn't, like
I didn't want this.
I've seen people talk about that. I'm like,
yeah,
that's kind of tough because it's like I feel like a gift, at least for me, like I like more sentimental gifts, like when they really listen, and like my boyfriend's really good at that, like listening and like or like he'll come up with something that he thinks I'll like or like he'll know I like, you know what I mean? But like I don't know, I feel like she's probably the same way. She likes something more sentimental and she just asks for flowers, and if you're not really like listening to that, I don't know.
Yeah. So there was an edit.
Oh, what'd she say?
So there's 2 edits. Since Reddit won't let me respond to anyone in the comments, I just want to make some clarifications. I paid for our activities and he paid for dinner. I also did explicitly say I wanted flowers, which is why it was an exception to our rule. I didn't get him a gift because we both unanimously agreed that we wouldn't exchange gifts. I even showed him a bouquet of daisies at the grocery store that were around $15 he could get me. I got so angry because flowers were the one thing I've been begging him to get me since the beginning of our relationship, and he's only gotten me flowers once.
Oh my gosh.
So my question here is,
I think there's something deeper here. Why is he not getting the flowers?
He's not. So that just, if he's not getting you flowers, there's other things that he's not doing for you because he's just not listening. He doesn't listen to you.
Like flowers don't need to be.
So this is just the flowers are just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
There's other things that she's probably told him multiple times. No, even just little things around the house. I mean, there's gonna be one straw to break that camel's back in that marriage. But girl, I think there was one more.
What did they say? Oh, another edit?
Yeah, there's another edit. Another edit, since a lot of people are confused. He came up with the idea for no gifts because we get each other gifts all year. When we talked about it, I told him that, it was okay and all I wanted was flowers. He also agreed to that. So he agreed that, okay, we're not getting each other gifts, but flowers are okay. That's the exception. I didn't get him a gift because he himself has said he did not want anything. Everyone's saying that she's not the asshole. To never get someone a small bouquet of flowers when they have requested it is so odd to me. This is in the comments. Mm-hmm. You were straightforward in communicating this with him. He doesn't have much of an excuse here. Not the asshole. And I 100% agree.
Yeah, me too. That's kind of sad for her, though, I feel.
This is a good one. But flowers aren't my thing. Well, they're yours. So he should be showing you love in the way that you feel it. I partake in my husband's hobbies from time to time with him, and he gets me flowers from time to time. I don't really love football, but I'll listen attentively and watch a game with him because it makes him happy. And when he's happy and feels loved, I feel good. He doesn't really love flowers, but knows how they make me feel, and so he gets them and will arrange them for me. It's ridiculous to refuse to show your partner love in the way that they feel and appreciate it purely because it's not your thing. I think that's it. That's all she wrote
that's
right
a great.
They really ate with that.
They ate with that.
Because it's true. There's a bunch of things that you probably don't, want to do or really care about, but because your partner gets really excited about that, you partake. You're like, all right, I'll watch a goddamn game.
Yeah, because you love that person and you want
exactly,
and like they'll feel.
Yeah, they'll feel like, oh, okay, you actually care,
right,
about the things that I like, even if you really don't care for real. At least you're there. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? At least you're showing that you're trying,
Yeah.
For her to show him a thing of daisies, like a bouquet of daisies at the store. Mm-hmm. If he walked by him, I would have just popped him on the head. Be like, pick those up now.
Yeah, why doesn't he get her?
That's also why I'm single, guys. But
I just feel bad.
That's just sad. And like, they're actually married.
Yeah.
So I'm like, That's a deeper issue.
Anyways,
it's given divorce. There's
stuff like that can add up.
No, that's added over
and that's
the years.
So small for him to do. He could have saved himself money.
Yeah.
I mean, they might have a joint account though. Aren't they good though? Logan?
They are good.
I mean, some of these are like marriages, and neither of us are qualified to talk about that.
But one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna act like Dr. Phil, how he ain't a real doctor for real. I'm gonna be here diagnosing.
All right, let's do the last one.
Last one. Let's see. Okay. My girlfriend and I have been together since August. I try to do little stuff for her, or when I see something I think she'd like. She doesn't. I chalked it up to different people do things differently. Christmas came and I got her some stuff, and she said she couldn't do anything because she had to get a lot of presents for her family. Sucks, but no big deal. That's real of him or her, whoever. Well, Valentine's Day, I got her favorite candy and some other stuff.
Back up. For Christmas?
So
it was Christmas. She couldn't get anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So for Valentine's Day, he got her favorite candy and some other stuff. A few days prior to Valentine's Day, I seen she posted on social media out shopping for this person and that person's Valentine's presents, meaning she was getting stuff for two of her friends. We were both off work yesterday, so we spent the day together. I gave her her gift, and she sort of sat there awkwardly and said, I didn't get a chance to get you anything. Ooh. I said, but you managed to get stuff for your friends. She said, yeah, but that was only because they said they had gotten me something. I said, yeah, but so did I. And since it's Valentine's Day, don't you think you should at least get a card for your boyfriend? She said, I was going to, but I ran out of time. I said, funny. You had time to get stuff for them, though. Why does it seem like I always come last? She said, what, am I not supposed to have friends and just only hang around with you? Sorry for having friends. He said, I said, that's not what I mean.
Oh my God, sorry.
Yeah. I said, that's not what I mean, but it'd be nice if I wasn't just giving all the time and you taking. Damn. She said I made her feel like shit and didn't need to call her out and went home. We haven't talked. It sucks being in a relationship and just giving and giving. Am I the asshole for quote unquote calling out my girlfriend for doing more for her friends for Valentine's Day than for me?
Did they give ages?
No.
Okay. I'm just curious. I don't think he's the asshole
Me neither.
at all.
And everyone's saying that.
I feel like he should just break up with her, honestly.
That's what everyone says. Someone said not the asshole. I think it might be time to dumpity dump.
No, wait, that's so, like, this is just bare like, she's not, like, it's giving, she's not even doing the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like, I get it if they just wanted to do, like, she could have said, like, listen, like, we don't need to exchange gifts, but, like, get something small at least. A card, like, something, like, his face, you know what I mean? Like, something. And the fact that if she got her friends something.
That's what I'm saying. It would be different if she didn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
He already had to be put on the back from Christmas.
Mm.
She didn't even get him something small for Christmas.
I'm sorry. For me, he's definitely not the asshole.
I feel bad for him. He's doing, like, and he says he gets her little things here and there.
Yeah, here and there. Like, he sounds like a great partner.
Yeah, he sounds like an amazing boyfriend. Yeah, call Ash.
But yeah, no, that's just so, like.
And the fact that she turned it on him about I don't like how she did that. The whole.
Well, that's gaslighting.
Yeah, she gaslit
Easy.
him and basically saying, like, oh, so
sorry
I can't
for have friends.
Sorry, I have friends.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. You could do a Valentine's, get your friends gifts, but, like, also get your boyfriend
That's
gift.
so strange. Like, is she like more in love with her friends than him? Because, like, that's cool too, but, like, then don't be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe she just doesn't really.
Like, that's so strange to me.
To get your friend for Valentine's Day.
Like, if I was in a that's like you being in your relationship and not getting your boyfriend anything, but getting me, Marissa, Alicia stuff.
Yeah, like, I love my friends to death. But,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
I would, like, for Valentine's
yeah,
Day
and not,
especially.
Yeah, like, that's crazy to me. That's weird.
That would be so, and just to show up. Oh, we're here. Oh, sorry.
That card.
But and then she literally said the day before, I'm Valentine's Day shopping.
That's someone that you got to break up with, because that's clearly someone that isn't considerate. And that, at least for me, that's a very, very important trait to have. Because if she's Valentine's Day shopping, even if she went out, her sole intention is to get her gifts for her friends.
Right.
You didn't see one thing that you could pick up for him?
Yeah.
Not one? They have so much unisex stuff
really
now.
Said she wasn't expecting him to get her anything.
Knowing that he is the type to get her stuff here and there.
No. This is no.
Maybe his love language is gifts. Aww. That's my love language too. That's my love language too.
Yeah, Ash loves to give gifts.
That's my favorite. I love giving gifts. I
He
love
likes
giving
to get-
gifts more than getting gifts, honestly.
It seems like he likes to give and receive gifts, which I feel that. But
yeah.
but I feel like for Valentine's Day, I if I was in his shoes, or if it was vice versa. Oh.
Yeah, vice versa, my ass. We're done. So he's getting his bros.
Literally.
He's getting his bros, like, you know, games for their PS5s.
Yeah,
and he comes back and says, oh, shoot, I meant to get you a card. But
I didn't have time to get you.
didn't have the time. Consider yourself single. See ya. Deuces -1 for real. Because what?
Yeah,
No. Because exactly, like, you know, but she seems like the type to be like, you know, if he were to say, well, what if the roles were reversed? Like, what if I did that to you? You know, I got my friends gifts, but I didn't get you anything. She'd be like, well, that's fine. Like, you know, we had an understanding.
And she said, I can't have friends like that. Why is she doing that?
I hate when that's like
not
what
even,
guys
like-
do. Like, she must have, I wonder if some of these friends are guys. I
Why
can't
is
have
she
friends.
asking-
That's such a thing a guy would say.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't have friends. I
It
can't have
seems
friends.
like she doesn't really like him as much as he likes her or something.
Yeah, not even to get some, like, who doesn't love giving a gift
Right.
to
And it
someone
doesn't
that they
need to
love?
be anything
Extraordinary.
expensive or like not every time. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
you have to do with what the means you have, but like just the thought behind something.
I agree. Oof. Yeah, he's not the asshole. Poor thing.
I feel
That's so
really
shitty.
sad.
Some of
He
these were
probably
just
showed
sad,
up.
man. Jesus.
He showed up hyped to give her his gift.
But he probably already knew in the back of his head. I don't think this was necessarily. I don't think he was necessarily surprised, but I don't think he was expecting to not get anything
He
either.
was surprised because she bought something for her friends, so he's probably like, "Oh, she already got my gift."
Nah, babe. Your gift is still on the shelf at the store.
That's sad. Poor thing.
I know. Well, at least you're not the asshole, though.
Yeah. No, I hope he broke up with her because.
Yeah. There was no update, so.
Yeah. Sad. And happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everybody that's
I
in
hope
a
everyone
relationship.
celebrates.
That's so beautiful. Even the ones not me.
Yeah.
Love
Celebrate
yourself.
however it like.
Like, I mean, realistically, for people that like, oh, it's just a holiday to get your money. It is true. So really,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
don't feel there's
that's
a lot
every holiday. Low
there's
key.
a lot of people that really feel bad about being single on Valentine's Day. And I'm like, babe, no, I'm just chilling. Like
Yeah.
I could
There's
love
so many.
myself.
We've spent so many Valentine's Days.
that, and it's like you don't have to necessarily just be loved by a significant other.
Right. Spend it with a friend. Spend it with a family member. Just take yourself on a date.
Exactly.
Watch a cute love story.
Relax, pamper yourself, treat yourself. Do whatever
Buy yourself
you
a dessert. Buy yourself chocolate.
buy yourself a gift. I might buy myself a purse. You know what I'm saying?
Just celebrate love, however. Like we
Exactly.
always say that. We said it last year. We always say it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, cheers.
Cheers.